Obviously, I felt Dakota was a guy tonight who really just took the mound and took control of the ball game, and we're really proud of what he did. At the end, you start getting a little nervous about him being at 120 pitches because we're going to need him down the stretch and in postseason. But boy, he really wanted it. He's touching 94, 96 at the end, so we didn't feel like he had lost anything. And, that last kid who was at the plate, if he gets on, we got to get him out of the ball, and we just can't let him throw anymore. But I think it says a lot about his character and his conditioning and his toughness and how far he's come. That his stuff is so electric. 100, 120, 115 pitches into a ball game.
I've heard it said before that there's a difference in pitches in tight games, and then you got a 7-run lead. Is 120 pitches on a night like tonight a little different?
It's a little different, and quite frankly, it's a little more difficult when you have long offensive innings. You don't get into a rhythm coming in and out, in and out, in and out. He's got to sit there at times for 10, 15 minutes. I'm sure at the bottom of the third, that inning probably lasted. It's probably a long offensive inning. He's got to keep his arm working and stay busy. And Wes has done such a great job with our guys on the bench, just keeping them engaged and keeping their arm working. So, I thought he did a great job managing that.
You talked about the Ferris Trophy earlier in the week, and you look at what Hudson and Mangum did tonight. They couldn't make it easy for the scouts. What do you think that dynamic is between them?
Yeah, you know what? I don't even know who I'm going to vote for at this point in time because there's good candidates. But I tell you, what Mangum does is pretty remarkable because his whole thing is he doesn't hit average fly balls and he doesn't swing and miss. And when you do those two things and you can really run and you're always pressuring the defense, good things are going to happen for you tonight. I thought a huge, pressure play in the ballgame tonight was Robbie hits ball in the 6 hole and we end up scoring a run there because he pressures the defense. And, when Robbie's going good, he's doing the same thing. He's not swinging and missing. He's hitting line drives and ground balls. And, that's what he's done. It's pretty remarkable. I mean, that last ball he hit, I'm watching the replay on the board, and I'm saying that ball couldn't have been 4 or 5 inches off the ground when he hit it, and he turned it into a line drive in the middle of the field. So, he just had a great night. But, the night's over, and we got to turn around, and we got to have some great ABs tomorrow as well.
It's hard for anybody to hit over 400. There's only 2 guys in the conference doing it. But for a freshman, have you seen a freshman do what he's doing and the approach that he has at the plate?
Many years ago, you've seen it, but the league, to me, is so much better because you're facing so many different looks and so much more velocity and so much more spin on breaking balls. So I think what's happening, and quite frankly, the bats right now aren't the same bats that were used 10, 15, 20 years ago. So he's doing it with more difficult bat against better arms. I think it's pretty remarkable what he's doing as a freshman. And, what he's doing is he's just keeping it very simple. And when freshmen can keep things really simple, they can be successful. It's when they try and take on too much. And I think he's been able to do that.